I never imagined I'd come home from a quiet weekend getaway only to find 50 strangers in my backyard, and a wedding in full swing. Yes. A literal wedding. Complete with white chairs, floral arches, buffet tables, a DJ, and a woman in a wedding dress posing for pictures on my back deck. At first, I thought I had pulled into the wrong driveway. But no, there was my house, my porch swing, my dog barking from the upstairs window. And in the middle of it all, Karen, my HOA president, wearing a headset and clipboard like she was running a Hollywood production. Let me back up. I live on a 5-acre property just outside of a gated HOA neighborhood. The house is mine, no liens, no shared easements, and definitely not under HOA jurisdiction. I've had a long, frosty relationship with Karen ever since I refused to join the HOA. She didn't like that I had a vegetable garden in the front. Or a truck in the driveway. Or, God forbid, chickens. She'd threatened me with fake fines, left passive-aggressive notes, and once accused my scarecrow of being too aggressive-looking. But this? This crossed every possible line. I parked, got out, and stormed toward the backyard, dodging a photographer and a man carving roast beef, when Karen saw me and waved like nothing was wrong. "Oh. You're early. Please don't make a scene. The ceremony starts in 20 minutes. I live here," I barked. "What in the absolute hell are you doing?" "It's just a small wedding," she said, smiling as if I were the crazy one. "My niece needed a venue, and your backyard is perfect. We figured since you're out of town, it'd be fine." They had broken my lock, moved my garden furniture, plugged into my outdoor outlets, and even used my hose to fill an inflatable kiddie pool. And I hadn't given 1 ounce of permission. I said I was calling the police. Karen, eyes wide with faux outrage, beat me to it. She dialed 911 and screamed that a man is trespassing and threatening guests at a private event. She even told the operator I was drunk and disorderly. Big mistake. The deputies arrived in less than 10 minutes, sirens and all, just in time to witness me standing calmly on my porch and Karen screaming at the bride to keep smiling while also trying to yell at me over the microphone. I calmly handed the officers my property deed, security footage showing Karen and her event team breaking my side gate lock 2 days earlier, and a copy of the trespass affidavit I had previously filed because of Karen's prior behavior. Karen tried to interrupt. "He's making this all up. He said we could use the yard. He's just embarrassed that we didn't invite him." The deputy didn't even blink. "Ma'am, you're on private property without permission, hosting a paid event, with property damage and theft of services. That's criminal trespass." And just like that, the wedding was shut down mid-ceremony. The guests were ordered off the property, the DJ silenced, and Karen arrested on the spot. Turns out, she had even charged her niece $1,200 for venue rental. She made it sound like she had exclusive access to the property. That added fraud and misrepresentation to her charges. In total, Karen was hit with trespassing, vandalism, fraud, and theft of utilities. Her niece got her money back through small claims court, and the HOA was fined $18,000 by the city for hosting an unlicensed event and public nuisance violations. And me? I installed a wrought iron gate, high-end security cameras, and a motion sensor sprinkler system, just for kicks. And to make the point clear, I added a big engraved sign, "Private property. Not a venue. HOA members will be hosed." Karen moved 2 months later. No wedding photos were ever posted online.